Imagine this. A song explodes onto the charts, dominates every radio station, and then vanishes as quickly as it arrived. But what if these so-called one-hit wonders hold secrets that shaped music history forever? Stay tuned as we uncover the forgotten hits of 1987 that left an unexpected mark on culture. Number 1. Living in a Box. Naming their lead single after the band itself was a bold choice, but in 1987, Living in a Box seemed to pull it off effortlessly. Their synth-driven track, also called Living in a Box, was an instant earworm, blending sharp electronic grooves with a slick yet vibrant production that captured the spirit of the decade. Yet, beyond its catchiness, there was something more. The song's lyrics about feeling trapped or confined hit a nerve with a working-class audience, navigating the grind of 80s life. For many, that sense of being boxed in wasn't just metaphorical, and the upbeat rhythm gave it a sense of defiance. While the band's success was brief, this single remains a timeless piece of synth-pop perfection. From boxed in to free-falling, let's move on. Number 2. Catch Me, I'm Falling. Back in 1987, Catch Me, I'm Falling hit the dance floors like lightning, becoming a freestyle anthem almost overnight. Pretty Poison's sultry vocals layered over hypnotic electronic beats gave the track an irresistible rhythm that was impossible to ignore. It wasn't just the music itself that made the song explode. It was the perfect combination of MTV exposure and the pulsating energy of 80s club culture. The flashy, high-energy music video was a staple on TV screens, while DJs kept the track spinning in every club across the country. Though the band struggled to replicate its huge success, this song remains a staple on nostalgic 80s playlists. Speaking of unforgettable beats, let's rewind to a cheeky club banger that caused a stir. Number 3. Boom Boom, Let's Go Back to My Room. It's hard to think of a song that captures the late 80s dance club vibe better than Paul Lukakis' cheeky hit. Boom Boom, Let's Go Back to My Room. With its infectious beat and bold lyrics, it became a staple in clubs worldwide, offering a snapshot of the carefree, fun-loving spirit of the era. The suggestive theme sparked plenty of controversy at the time, but that edge only helped it stand out amidst the neon-tinted sea of dance tracks. While its boldness limited broader mainstream acceptance, it soared in spaces where its flamboyant energy fit right in. Today, it remains a guilty pleasure for fans of boundary-pushing pop. From its wild energy to heartfelt drama, up next, an actor's surprising attempt at music. Number 4. Heartbeat. Don Johnson was already a household name as Miami Vice's suave detective, but could he carry that star power into music? The answer came in 1986 with Heartbeat, a track that climbed into the top 5 despite icy reviews. Critics questioned his vocal chops, but audiences latched onto the deeply emotional themes and his undeniable charisma. The music video was a showstopper. Styled like a mini-movie, it borrowed heavily from Miami Vice's iconic aesthetic, slick suits, dramatic angles, and vivid production design. It was less about the song itself and more about the complete package, showcasing Johnson's familiarity with the camera. While his music career was short-lived, Heartbeat remains a fascinating blend of 1980s TV glitz and pop music ambition. Number 5. Don't Disturb This Groove. What do you get when a song embodies the perfect mood for a romantic, late-night moment? Don't Disturb This Groove by The System. In 1987, this track carved out its place in R&B history with its silky production and polished vocals. The duo, David Frank and Mike Murphy, leaned heavily on cutting-edge synthesizers and drum machines to craft a lush, intimate soundscape that drew listeners in. It wasn't just music, it was atmosphere. The song hit number 9 on the top pop one-hit wonders list that year, proving its resonance. But despite the duo's innovative techniques and romantic themes, they struggled to recreate its impact. Still, this track remains a timeless example of 80s R&B mastery. Next up, a funkier twist. Number 6, Situation Number 9. What if a song about heartbreak could make you want to dance? That's exactly what Club Nouveau achieved with Situation Number 9. Released in 1987, the track followed their chart-topping cover of Lean On Me, but didn't quite capture the same mainstream success. Still, it had all the right ingredients. A funky, upbeat groove layered with smooth R&B melodies. The song's lyrics explored the pain of a complicated relationship, but the energetic production gave it an uplifting edge. It was a mix of melancholy and rhythm that made listeners feel both the sadness and the joy simultaneously. While overshadowed by their earlier hit, Situation Number 9 still stands as a perfect snapshot of late 80s funk pop at its finest. Speaking of groove, Number 7, Some Kind of Lover. Jody Watley's transition from Shalimar to solo stardom in 1987 was nothing short of groundbreaking, and Some Kind of Lover played a huge role in cementing her new identity. With its catchy hook and pop meets R&B sound, the track stood out, but what truly set Watley apart was her innovative use of style and storytelling. She wasn't just singing, she was building a brand. The music video for Some Kind of Lover showcased her as a dynamic performer, bouncing between chic outfits, bold choreography, and sleek visuals. Watley understood the power of image in an era where MTV dictated trends. While the track may not shine as brightly in memory today, it solidified her reputation as a pop R&B trendsetter. Speaking of risks, let's move on. Number 8, Baby I Love Your Way, Freebird Medley. Covering a classic is one thing, but combining two iconic songs? That's exactly what Will to Power attempted with their medley of Baby I Love Your Way and Freebird. Released in 1988, the soft rock arrangement struck a chord with radio listeners, climbing all the way to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Mellow Vibe blended Peter Frampton's romantic ballad with a reimagined take on Lynyrd Skynyrd's epic anthem, a creative mashup that catered perfectly to the nostalgic trend of the late 80s. Critics, however, weren't as kind. While some admired the bold fusion, others dismissed it as overly sentimental or unoriginal. Love it or hate it, the medley bridged generations, introducing 70s rock to a new audience. Now onto Paradise. Number 9, Dominoes. Following the smash success of C'est la Vie, Robbie Nevil tried to capture that magic again in 1987 with Dominoes. While the track had the funk pop polish that defined the late 80s, it didn't click with audiences in the same way. Maybe it was because C'est la Vie brought a more distinct sound, or simply because trends were already shifting, but whatever the reason, Dominoes didn't make as big of an impact. That being said, the upbeat, feel-good energy of the song showcased Neville's consistency as a songwriter. Packed with catchy hooks and rhythmic grooves, it's a perfect time capsule of its era. Even though it didn't dominate the charts, Dominoes proves Neville wasn't a one-trick pony. Number 10, La Isla Bonita. Wait, Madonna? A one-hit wonder? Of course not, but La Isla Bonita was a pivotal moment for a very specific reason. Released in 1987, the song introduced vibrant Latin rhythms to mainstream pop, a bold departure from her usual dance pop hits. Its unique blend of Spanish lyrics, mandolin melodies, and sultry yet wistful delivery brought a freshness that stood out in her already iconic catalog. This track didn't just explore new sounds, it laid the groundwork for pop music to embrace cultural diversity. The music video, with its rich imagery of romance and tradition, further anchored its lasting visual appeal. Though often overshadowed by her mega hits, La Isla Bonita remains crucial in showcasing Madonna's flair for reinvention and setting trends. One-hit wonders may leave the charts quickly, but they have a way of sticking in our heads and our hearts. These tracks from 1987 didn't just define a moment. They became snapshots of a time when music was vibrant, experimental, and deeply personal. Even as trends shifted, the memories tied to these songs outlasted their ranking on the Billboard Hot 100. So, which one-hit wonder deserves a second chance? Is there a hidden gem from this list or beyond that still makes you turn up the volume? Music is full of surprises, and sometimes a single song is all it takes to leave a mark.